Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So we are here on October 27th, 2065, day 23 of our Parcel simulator operation. Today we can ship maritime along with everything else. All our packages are through because we have things automated. We have again reconfigured the factory because things just weren't quite working efficiently. So we're going to open things up here and we will move along. See what we can get. And then again, we need about 30,000 to just to make sure that it goes the right way. I'll let it sort it out. Alright, maritime is down here. We've still got a couple bays that we don't really... Again, I don't know that we'll need them at any point. So, let's see. I think that will work. Alright, at least all of that worked, so that's good. I don't know that we have a full boat yet. We might once that one gets down, but we'll worry about that later. We had to throw in another bridge. We had to do some other things. Again, we might be able to do some stuff here to at least see things off the one truck. Alright, put that over there. But again, that'll just let us move a little quicker. Denied. But we can at least get one truck moving a little. Whoops, no, you keep going. So yeah, that one's approved, this one's denied. So yeah, we're gonna go, shoot. Life stinks. Alright. What I want to see from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's almost longer to go around than it is to scan for contents. That was my concern. And it seems to be valid. Alright, we can put this on here. That's the nice thing. We can't put the denied on somewhere quite as easily. And we have to go over here for that. Right, approved. Approved. Right. So, and this truck comes pretty quick, so you can see it closes the door. It's almost there by the time everything gets emptied. So, whoops. Just making sure everything goes, everything goes. Right, so what I can do, which is a new thing, we can get hard shell containers. So that is our last container type. I'm surprised there isn't an achievement for getting all container types, but there is not. Okay. This is good. So we'll get this one going. We'll have to see. Doesn't look like we're backed. Oh, we might be backed up on denials. We are. Oh my goodness. That is going to hold a lot of things up. So we got to get this truck out of here. Wow. Because yeah, that at this point, like it hasn't stopped anything yet, but it will. Alright, this is denial. Let's get this going. Yeah, at this point it's just getting stuff dumped out. But yeah, we've been able to do like 72, but again, we had maritime. See, like, I don't know what an empty day looks like yet. So that's the problem, is I don't know what we're really hitting. Alright. So there's an inspected package. Is that one? Yeah, see, that one's already marked approved, so... So that might not have... So what I want to see is one that does need... I think the first one needed contents inspected, and then, you know, didn't travel around. So... let's see. Ooh, I think that's our first hard shell case. So we'll put that there, and then see where that gets sent. Looks like it's going out here. So the question is, you know, do we get more than 750 or whatever? Like, are we upgraded? Yeah, see, now we're up to 835. So that's all good stuff. Right, we got more air. Right, this is, whoops. Yeah, so we can just put these here. Yeah, so we can divert some things. You know, so that's the thing, like maybe running around here, the problem is, yeah, there's no, there's not a great way to get to the denied thing from there. Approved can go there, but yeah, that'll help us move some things. Alright, I thought, well, no, that's denied. So I suppose, yeah, depending on where we're at, you know, some of these are good. It's just because I was gonna say, oh, I can stay on the inside lane, but I really can't. And again, if I drop these on the wrong thing, we're gonna have a problem. Because yeah, like these, if there's any approved, like I can just toss them over there, and then they'll go. And then they'll get sorted appropriately. So I don't think we're gonna have what we need. Alright, so we'll see how all this runs out. Good news is we don't appear to have any failures, because that was something that was happening. We got like a false negative is what ended up happening, and that was why we redid and put this over here. Because then it's the approved packages just never go through any further sorting. So that was the problem, is I think we had something that got rejected that really shouldn't have. And that was obviously a problem. Alright, so we'll put that there. Does it wait the whole way? Yeah, it does. Over the bridge. Interesting. Alright, so we've got a max there. I don't see blinking on maritime. Alright, so 72, but again, we've had that with the maritime stuff. Because yeah, I think we had like a whole ship ready to go. But the good news is the hard shells are getting us now, you know, 840. So we're getting over $100 a parcel. Because that's the other thing I could potentially do now, is if I upgrade and change my export size, and we do that and max that out, then we're good. We'll do that, and then, alright, so everything's as upgraded as it can be. Okay, that gets us, that's a good day. I'm gonna say that's a really good day, because what we've done is, now trucks, when trucks reach their capacity, they'll just go. Again, we can get to 16 though, so that's gonna take some time, but our shipments are probably gonna be pretty awesome. So the question, whoops, the question is here, is it loading these? It is not. So, can I change this, and then will it load this so that this is full? Now, it better not go on the wrong day. That would be really bad. But I'm hoping like it maximizes, and it, so I guess we'll watch, because this could be really bad if it if it stops. All right. What? So why did it do that? Okay, so that is really bad. What if I... So what do you do? See, that's annoying. Okay. So I just wasted 16 packages. Oh, that is so irritating. All right. So what choices do we have? Let's take a look here. All right. So I think what we need is we need a pauser conveyor. So I'm going to do a couple of those. Yeah, that is really not something that I'm thrilled about. All right. So it's in my cart, but basically, I think what I'm going to need to do is I need to manually pause it. That is frustrating. I don't even... It is so beyond frustrating. Alright, let me make sure nothing else is in danger of... I mean, this is the one I'm worried about. Like, if this one goes, that's okay today. But what I need is a pauser conveyor, and then basically, like, put it in the last spot, and then release it on the day we can... I upgrade it again, because... Which, again, is probably just speeds me up for a second. Alright, we still have stuff going through. I saw like a gun box or something. Or a gray. I thought the gray one... Oh, maybe it's that one. So, yeah, a few problems here for sure. Because, yeah, you don't want that happening on those days. I don't want to ship anything early, but I'm also... Yeah, I mean, we're okay. Like, I need a shipment to go, and I just don't think it's going to. But now, in theory, what I can do, and I think I will, just because... well, this will be enough, I guess. We'll manually send this, and then I can get my pauser containers. So we'll check out. But yeah, these are like things you would think would work, but they don't. So it sucks. Again, I guess I'll just go get these and do them because they're gonna go in 2 different places. So picking them up together is like, it'll save me a little bit of time, but not enough to matter. All right, so we'll go because this is the one I really need. Whoa, what are you doing? All right, so the batteries on my controller failed. Like they just ran out, which normally, like, you know, again, I know it from golf, but didn't happen. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna take that one out of the way. All right, and then we'll put that in there. We'll toggle the pause, and basically it'll hold it there. And that's the only way we can do it, which stinks. Because, yeah, I learned it. It was a very expensive lesson. I mean, it probably cost me $1,000. I mean, talk about annoying. So, yeah, real annoying. So that will, that'll get a report from me for sure. Because what the heck is the point of automatic exports? Like, if it's automatic, make it automatic. So I get why they have these now. I mean, thank goodness they have them. So there's at least a... too many buttons. So at least there's a workaround. All right. So that's red. Well, actually, it probably can be open because I think Wednesday will work. So we will go ahead, since it hasn't been incredibly long, and we will go ahead to the next day. We'll see our horrendous result. 16 incorrect approvals. I feel that that should give me credit. All right, so I think we're all set. I submitted 2 separate bug reports. One for the scanner basically scanning an approved package and causing a problem, which is what caused us to create this whole contraption. And the other for the situation of the auto export sending things. So, but we have a pause on that. We're open there. Everything else should be good. So, again, we'll get some of these packages out of here. It'll just help move things along. So, a lot of denieds already. There's another one. So yeah, I think our denied truck will go soon, but yeah, these are also obviously going we should have quick deliveries now, so we're gonna see how everything runs. But today is like our first day with nothing staged. So, but again, we got 14, 15, like we know it'll go, because there's 16, and there it goes. It's auto sent. All right, 1,803. So well over 100 per. Get this there. Again, if I can... Alright, this is a truck. Alright. And we've got that. I think there's an approval I see over here. Yep. So, get that on there. We've got an approval again. Yeah, this'll go soon. We've got a denied. Got another, whoops, another denied. But yeah, at this point, like, we are fully gangbusters, so, yeah, it'll be interesting. But let's hop over here. So we've kind of got a method to the madness. We can get that over there. We can just, again, toss this on here. That over there. That'll give us more room. That over there. Anything else? Well, we know that should be denied, but that should go out at cargo type. Alright. Approved. Denied. It's just not making a mistake over here is the biggest thing. Alright. So we're all set there. Again, I think that should be the carrot box that'll come out with cargo type. Yep. So let's hop up here. What do we got? Airplanes. So we're gonna put that on the sorter. Do I see anything coming in here? Do not. No pre-approved. There's a denied. Let's make sure I grab the right one. I did. Alright, but we're already at 68. If that's not crazy enough. Or not 68, 48. Okay, I thought, for some reason, I thought I had seen something there, but no. Alright. So, go check here again. Seeing anything? There's an approved. There's an approved. There's another approved. You know, because again, we'll be able to quickly start to get some other things moving. But yeah, at this point, let's just make sure, because now that should hold, which it did. Okay. Because what we've learned is if it loads, it'll just ship it. So yeah, there'll be a little bit of a delay then, you know, when we're doing other stuff. Okay, we got 3 denieds in the truck here. Like, one would wonder, like, if you're denying it, why are you putting it on a truck? But we got 4 denieds, for goodness sake. Alright. Not super timely here. Alright. And we have an approve that's hiding back there. So we'll get that off. And then that should move things. Is there something stuck? What happened here? Oh, it's just I see. It's waiting for the next thing. Because, yeah, it's just taken a little bit. But let's see. See what we got. We got it denied. Which, again, will let us put that there. We'll head over here, see if we've got any we can intercept here. We do. Alright, that goes on there. That goes on there. That will go over here. Alright. So... not seeing anything on these. Again, we're trying to get to 30,000 to get, to speed up all our scanners. So, that's the thing. There's not much we can do. So this may be it for the trucks, as far as what we're going to get in here. Now again, we've got enough here. Like maybe if this one somehow opens up, but I don't think it will, because I mean unless oh, well maybe, because I see that one is denied. So it's possible we'll get one more truck appearing. Come on. Oh, it won't happen. Shoot. So close. So close. Alright. So let's head over here. We got anything? I see a denied in the back. So we'll get that over. Yeah, but the nice thing is it kind of like resets itself. Alright, so we're going to just ship some more out right now. So yeah, it's always a $5 a fixed cost with submitting a batch of parcels. So you're always losing $5, but you know, when you're shipping out $1,800, doesn't really matter. Alright, so I see a denied, so we'll just help that along. This is still the best place to put it. But that'll just speed things along. But that truck is now closed up, and now we'll just let the day run through. And we'll see where everything ends up. But now we can just kind of enjoy the automation a little bit. I mean, again, obviously, things are taking a while with the circumnavigation of the globe, but that is not what's holding us up. So, you know, if we suddenly... like, obviously, the bottleneck is the processing. So I could have multiple lines. I could have, you know, because there are like diverter scanners favoring an open line, but again, like to get 3 sets of scanners or something, that's just a lot. So, but you know, we're probably still going to process, you know, because it's still going to be a holdup either way. I mean, I am just curious. Like, what does it drop to? Like, how many? Because, again, if there's, like, 10 levels, which there might be, it might be, like, it's going to drop a second level or something. Which, you know, in a whole day, maybe that's a good amount. But, like, 10 seconds at the pace this stuff goes, I think is, it could be, well, it's not an hour, because I think the timer runs for more than a minute and a half, but I think you get the gist. Man, I don't know where all the packages are, because it seems like it's processed a good amount of packages, but we still have not gotten more than 96 to leave the warehouse, so... Alright, so... that one is unmarked, going to the approval, you know, Machine, there we go. Now it's approved. You know, because, yeah, it goes quick. You know, so doing this with the stickers is only a little bit helpful. Because, like, I've been picking off a lot of the stickers, so... But it's nice. So I guess while this is finishing, let's just take a look, because what have we got? 3,700. See, I'm worried we're just going to get more... I don't know. I don't want to open more docks. And I'm not sure there's any reason... Like, there's nothing I want, I think, in my shopping is what's locked at this point. The launcher conveyor, which I don't even know what it does. To me, that just sounds like a gimmick. I mean, yeah, okay, there's fancy inspection desks, but at this point, I'm not even at my desk. I mean, I'm not doing anything. You know, so, like, this one potentially is, okay, this is just rail. You know, this one is both, so, like, you can use, you know, but it's like... I would almost need to set up a whole other thing working over here, although I don't have any trucks over there, so I don't know. Like, to me, it's just like, let's keep it organized, because, like, right now, I can't process any more stuff. I mean, obviously, the bottleneck is pretty severe. I'm probably taking, like, 2 full days in game time to get through all the packages. That may be the last package, so I think he's coming around for approval, and that'll be it. Maybe the denial. Yeah, because we've still got 3 more going to denial, so we may get that, although actually it looks like this, assuming this is... Oh no, that's only 10, so we're not going to send these. Thinking that... I don't know if you could have heard, if you heard that sound. I think those are the diverters changing direction. But yeah, it's possible that we have enough packages that the unready will go. Oh, I guess we still had one more that was coming through, but pretty sure this has got to be it. Now, why is this one... Why is this red? Just because? I guess. Interesting that it's red versus... Or was it like the last thing that went through it was invalid? Maybe. So maybe it like shows you on the fronts like what's happening. But there we go. We got 112. And that will be it. But yeah, they sent off that one. So again, is there anything that I want to do? Like right now, I don't know what the conveyors are, and I could care less about flooring, plus I can't do it. But like, what is spending another 3,000 and probably 5,000 after that getting me? The only thing I can think of is like when I open some more doors, it may not... It may not have some stuff, but at this point, there's something still moving around? No. So the last package is gone. I mean, I think we can leave it if it's like still on the conveyors and it won't matter. So this was a decent day. So we processed $12,000, so that should be our daily throughput now. So the good news is, at this pace, we should be hitting the 10,000 pretty soon, I would think. But we're going to wrap this one up again, and I will see you next time.